Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? So I am channeling, I'm seeing a prophetic vision of a deity being praised. Like I'm seeing a statue and people, you know, forming a circle around the statue and just bowing to it. That's what I'm seeing here. God is asking me to use that as a reference point, a case study, an example of this particular energy of a person. This is someone who looks at you as a deity, okay? They worship you. But I'm channeling from this sociopathic, psychopathic energy. That's what I'm channeling from this person, from this prophetic vision. It's like this person bows to you or is bowing, has been bowing, like they worship you, they praise you, you know, kiss my feet type of energy. But there's a way in which I'm channeling this, right? This person is someone who has stalked your life and your identity for years. They've stalked your life and your identity for years. We have the Star reversed to the Nine of Swords reversed. This person is concerned. They're concerned because they're not able to heal off this obsession they have of your identity. Like they are unable to heal off the obsession from their mind, their body, their spirit, their heart. They're unable to let go of the obsession, simply put, the obsession they have over your life and identity. That's what they're concerned about, their lack of healing. Every day, you know, it's like in the beginning they didn't see it, but now they seeing it. This obsession has made them sick, has turned them insane. So they're sick and insane. This obsession has led them to that state of being. This person is very concerned because they don't know how to get out of this state of being. They feel trapped to their own darkness. Like they literally feel trapped to their own insanity. You know, when you realize like, oh my God, like what the hell's wrong with me? What the hell? Like it's like this person is almost shocked at their own like delusions is what I just heard. Like audiently, I heard delusions, right? In specific, like what the hell? Like why was I so obsessed? Why am I so obsessed with this person? Imagine stalking someone's life and identity for years, you know, and then realizing that that person's just living their life and you're just a stalker. Because the way this person has been stalking your life and identity, they've been truly obsessed. And they're now concerned about their own mental health because of their obsession. They're realizing they have some form of mental condition, mental disorder. They're realizing how this is not normal. Like they freaking themselves out. Like when they're behind the scenes alone, they're like, oh my God, fuck, fuck. Like I'm so, like what the hell is going on? Like they freaking themselves out. You know when you like, oh my God, like I'm really like delusional, or I'm really something's really wrong with me. Like they're seeing it in themselves now. Like sis is scared as hell. Like she's like, oh my God, like this woman is afraid of themselves. They can't even stand themselves because it's like, how did I get here with this? I went from stalking this person's life, stalking their identity, to becoming obsessed, to losing myself in this. And now I have some form of mental condition, mental disorder that has accumulated over the years due to this obsession I've had. They've put themselves through this. Imagine putting yourself through that, stalking someone's life and identity to the point of obsession, and it takes over your mind. Yeah, like, yeah, man, like, yeah, like, this person can't move on. Something has them here. It's almost like they're replaying memories, flashbacks, instances, and situations, scenarios, and circumstances where they've seen themselves be obsessed. You know, when you awaken to your own truth, it's like, is this me? You know, it's like that's why they can't move on, because they only realizing who they are now. They've been obsessed with who you are. That the only now this is the only time they're awakening to their own identity. Like they no longer have, like this obsession has spread to the point where there's nothing more to obsess over about you. They're obsessed with everything. So now they're bored. Because it's like, I'm obsessed with everything. Now there's like, what else can I stalk about their life, about them? Now it's like their brain is taking them to a different place where it's like, girl, actually, why are you doing what you're doing? Why have you spent years stalking this person? What's wrong? Like their mind is asking them these questions. Their own mind is trying to awaken them and snap them into reality. But this mental disorder, this mental condition is taking this person under. It's just swallowing. You ever swallow? It's drowning them. Like it's taking them. Like it's literally taking them. This person, they don't see themselves coming back. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed to the Eight of Cups reversed. They're like, man, I don't know anymore. Like it's that level of obsession where someone, if they could, they would, like, you know how, like they would make you, they would it's like they just want, I see someone just coming and like taking your arms and making you do things like drink this, wear this, go here, say that. Like if this person could, they would tell you how to live your life because they've watched you live it for so long. They have their own imagination of how they feel it should be lived. It's like imagine someone stalking you to the point where they make up their own fantasies in their mind about what they would do if they were in your shoes and living like you, how life would be if they were you. Like it took them there, and it just worsened over time because the obsession developed and grew to the extent where it has reached its ultimate peak. Someone is insane because like it's like, you know, when you realize like, man, mm, this is something serious. This is something serious. Something has them. Like the devil to the 10 of cups, this obsession here. Like this person is obsessed with like the strangest things about you, things you don't even look at about yourself because it's you. You know, you living as you. You don't look at every single thing about you every single day because it's who you are. Why? Father, it's you once, you know? So there's things they notice about you that you don't pick up on yourself. As like an example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. You know, when you're scrolling through your phone and watching specific things, there's specific people that when they talk, you love hearing them talk. It's just, and you just watch that video over and over again, or something, you know, you watch it over and over again because it's funny or because it's vibrant, or it has you somehow in your interests, you know. So it's like something began as that. This person, it began like that until now. Imagine now you're scrolling for hours and hours and hours, and it's like, man, this is, and then you can't stop. You just, it takes you. Like this person, something started off as small, where oh they were admiring your hands, you know, oh she has nice eyes, oh look at her lips, oh her body, and then it deepened where they would be attracted to your energy and what it would do to them. Like there's a way in which you would be that did something to this person that even they can't explain, and it has them obsessed. Like girl, like yo, like to the point where they don't know what to do with themselves anymore. They wondering like, is this really me? You know, when you do something and you like, man, what am I even doing? It's like someone's mind is trying to snap them out of their own delusions. Knight of Wands reversed to the Four Swords reversed, because this person's brain, this person's mind is tired of being in the same thought process. It's tired of being in the same pattern. Confirmation. So, you know, it's trying to get out of that paradigm. But this person, their heart is fighting it. Like this person wants to be obsessed. They see it's making them sick, sicker and sicker, but they want to be obsessed because it's like this person, beloved, there's something about you here. It makes this person so mad to see you doing you. You could be doing the most basic thing in your life, but to them it's everything because of it's you doing it and how you doing it. And it's like they wish it was them doing it, and the way you were doing it, they wish they would do it the same way, and add their little mix to it. Like someone wish they would be you and do like, I've studied and watched you be you, so I want to be you to the point where I master being you and then do you better than you. Like someone's weird. I don't know. It's like your glory has them thinking this is possible. Like your glory has them thinking like, anything is possible right now because no, you know. It's like, girl, what you talking about? You're just obsessed with another woman's life. You're obsessed with another woman's identity. When you see them walking, when you see them talking, when you see them doing them, it just makes you want to scream. It just makes you want to scream. That's this person. It makes them want to scream. Like imagine those like high school movies where it's like They wanna the girls always competing, wanting to outdo each other. Let's look at that as an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Girl competitiveness. Things like that, where it's like, oh, we can do back and forth. I'll do this to you, do this, but it's because they're threatened with one another. It's like, oh, I want to be you. I want everybody to, I want what you, I want your spot. It starts in things like that. This was someone in high school. They were like that. They were competing with people, wanting to steal their spotlight, steal. They got used to and accustomed to being like that until that's who they became. They became someone that does that in any situation you will put them in. They want to be the main character. They want to be the main spotlight, the main attention, the main attraction. They want they want them to be the one in the center. So take it how it applies for this situation. Their way of living has driven them insane because they're coming for someone. It's like it's unrealistic here. I don't know how else to say that. It's like, when you do something for so long, it starts to make you delusional and you think you can do it to everybody, and then you get that one person and it's not even like a shock because you already knew, when you looked at that person, that this might be far-fetched. It's that thing where this person already knew, like, this could be a little bit far-fetched, but like, because it's you, it's your glory, they just were like, whatever, let's do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever. Going back to that analogy, that reference point, that case study, that example of the high school, high scholars, where they would do things like set each other up or set traps for one another so that they fall into each other's traps, and their competitiveness until the one wins. And now everyone in the school worships them, going back to the prophetic vision in the beginning of the message. Now everybody in the school worships them, everybody bows to them. It's them, everybody just kisses their feet. But let's say in that there was the only reason for the competition is because someone made it possible. Like that they in those two girls, in that analogy, that reference point, that case study, that example, there's one girl that made it possible and the other wanted that girl's spot, forgetting that they're the ones that created that spot that they want. It's like you want ice cream and you go to a certain ice cream shop. And another analogy, reference point, case study, and example, you go to another ice cream shop, and let's say that ice cream shop, you really love it. You really love the ice cream shop, and that's the only ice cream you like that. Like, that's your favorite. You go into the ice cream shop and there's the owner there. And let's say now, you don't know they're the ice cream shop owner. You just see this person and you just already are allured to them because of who they are. Like, you can just see their shine. And then you find out, on top of that, they own the ice cream shop. On top of that, it's your favorite ice cream. So it's not just about what she has, it's who she is, So coming back to the generalization of this message, I don't know, take it out applies, but that was that. So there's delusions, okay? Yeah. Literally. Like, someone is unwell. Like, they were taken by your glory. When you see someone living and the way they're living and who they are, it's like, it makes you want to like try them, because it's like, oh my God, like I want that. Like, I don't know, someone's weird. I don't know. We have the 4 wands reversed. This person has been trying to destroy you for as long as they can remember. They've always been in this energy. They were not stalking your life and identity just to be you. They wanted to destroy you so that they can be you, because they can't be you if you are. existing. They have to remove you. Like someone is not well, someone is not right, someone is sick, someone is ill, someone is a mad woman, a loony bin, insane. They're out of their mind. And this is someone who has gone so deep into their own insanity that it's scaring them. But they feel like because they're so deep into it with this hermit energy, why not go deeper? Because whatever, not realizing that them realizing how deep they are into it, it's time for them to, get out of it before the deeper they get reaches to the point where there's no getting out of it. But I feel like this person is willing to take it there because they see themselves as, you know, they have nothing to lose. They see themselves as valueless. you know like there's certain personal goals that people have that even those closest to them can try and talk them out of it, but that person's personal goals will take over because that's what they want for themselves regardless, type of energy. So this person, it's like they've decided upon this, they've made this choice and they're staying on it. Like, look at that, the hangman confirmation. They're like, man, I want to be this person, I want to live their life and be in their shoes. I want that. Like, what are you talking about? Whatever I have to do, what are you talking about? When they hear your name, when they, like, someone is obsessed, like, and at this point they don't even care. They just like, what's next? What do I need to do? And this person is not seeing their own doom pending because it's literally that simple. Someone is unwell, Eight of Swords. Their own doom is approaching because this obsession is sinking them, drowning them, and taking them under. Every day they can't look themselves in the mirror. Every day they can't be who they are without looking at who you are. Every day. Every day the relationship they have with themselves just continues to not exist until they don't even know who they are outside of their obsession. And this person is willing to allow that to be their reality because they hate themselves that much. It's like they feel like discovering you was a mistake, or like you are a mistake, because you are literally a glitch to them, or something. Like, yeah, it's like they blaming you for their obsession. It's like you being you, it's your fault. Of course you are you, so it's fine to be like someone's just trying to like. I just like, yeah. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. If you're keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once often, not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.